aspect, I like to see that the political system for UK brings us closer to a peaceful place. Whether we are heading to another angle with pre-exit and the issues with the exit and pre-exit, but I take a different view. But in respect to answering Fiona as well, I also perhaps like the idea of having laws in the parliament, and I take that because when I feel that, this is just a personal opinion of where in my heart, but I just feel that in any peaceful institution, we do need some kind of direction in terms of people who feel that, or people that we look up to be doing good. I come back to your moral faith. So in looking at that aspect of seeing that this person is sort of like not taking and embracing everyone, and perhaps maybe the contagious would be because they're bishops. But I think that the moral thing. So I take a view personally. You know, I've had people really criticize it. We shouldn't have laws in Britain. And when I sit in my heart and I think, actually, you did need laws. You know, with the society that we have today, and people sometimes going into their own directions, we need some kind of respect, which is very interesting, but I hear everyone's view. But take us and so for me, Britain projects a lovely way. Can you imagine there is people in, I don't want to mention the country, but there's some people who are being persecuted in those countries. Can you imagine what it is like for them? And by the way, I want to appreciate all the women. I'm being a little bit biased here, because to talk about religion and politics is not something that women do very easily. So thank you all to the women for taking it forward. And thank you to the men as well for bringing it forward as well. So for me, can you imagine living in a country whereby women cannot talk about politics? Can you imagine being in a place where you're silent? And with religion, it brings refuge or sanctuary, or faith groups brings that kind of sanctuary, regardless of what faith group you belong to, whether you're atheist, whether you're Buddhist, whether you know, Indians, for example. Somebody told me a beautiful story of why they believe in the moon and the goddess. And when I sat down, and you know, like it's a woman god. When I asked, why should it be a woman? Why not a man? And when I was told the story behind it, I actually saw that it is important to respect everyone's belief, because we find sanctuary in whatever it is we believe. And so the question is it that we don't understand ourselves, or is it that we are so angry people, and as time has gone by, we create more conflict, or is it because of historical injustices again? So you find that perhaps there's been wars. So, you know, and I was interested with what Caroline was saying earlier on about schools. Would you be interested with privatization of schools, whereby you see that good schools are the ones that are doing, you know, religion, you know, Catholic schools, say for example, do well, people are taking into more private schools and into Christianity or Muslim schools? You know, I'd be interested to know your views. Would you say, if that was you, would you say no to any, you know?
I think it's more about an imposition. That's a deep question. I mean, I grew up in a convent school, so I agree with you. I've got no issue with people being taught the Bible. I think people should know, because when I studied English literature, you know, the influence even on English literature is it's very much there.
Shakespeare translated
Yes,
the Bible.
exactly.
So what came first, Shakespeare or?
So I mean, some issues I'm not happy about, but I do think moral issues should be discussed. I haven't got issues around that. I think we should discuss philosophical moral issues in school. I don't know how you would approach it even. So I think more from, as you said, to teach it historically and along those lines.
Do you still think that people are still so angry because of these historical injustices? And I ask this because of, look at, say, countries that are at war right now. Yeah, torn in between. When you really look the bottom line, yeah, in some cases, you might find that there has been, you know, just areas of yes, you know.
I think Turkey is a very sad case because they had secularism under Kemal Atatürk. When I was a child, I remember I had a book, I can't remember what it was about, but there was a foreword by him in it. And now they've ruined it.
So it's a question could you restate the question? Are people angry today because of historical injustices or because of what?
I think I'm going to move it forward because I want us to do the disadvantages now. So what is it? We'll take a break at this stage. Let's take a break, and then as we take a break, I want us to take this, and I will set a question. I want you to set to write two answers, you know, two comments about what it is just for you, you know, what is peaceful for you, so that when you come in here, you can share what is peaceful for you in religion and politics. What are the two? Yes, peaceful, yes, peaceful in religion and politics. That's all. So as you take your break, I want you to fill in at least 2 or 3 points so that you share that.
Do you want me to bring so much?
Oh, I see.
No, that's right. And let's come back by 8 so that we have
I think we should give you time enough to get downstairs to have drinks.
You can go downstairs and get drinks. Caroline, just always allow me to say it.
Yes, good evening. We're still live all the way from central London, where I'm sure a lot of you have been following the proceeding as well. The topic has been set for today from the Global Net 21 and the UK Africa Diaspora Forum. And the discussion is, should religion and politics mix? I'm sure there's quite a lot of heated debate on that, in everyone from your corner of your room up to from any social gatherings. We will always see from every angle that both the religion and the politics are so in-depth that somewhere from like in Nigeria, where there's quite a lot of heated debate on that. And I'm sure for the audience, this is the time for you as well to bring us your view, and we could relay that with the panels that I have in this discussion here as well. But before we go into a bit details, we will bring to you the CEO of UK Africa Diaspora Forum, Juliet Macapila, to speak to us and tell us why they've decided to come up with this topic. This is a topic that there is no part of the world as it is today that you would not see politics, neither would you see religion. Are these meant to be mixed together, or should we have the religion away from the politics? Because in Nigeria, for example, I'm sure the reason why there's quite a lot of agitation in the country now is because certain set of people believe that another part of the state or the country are dominating. So let's talk about it. Let's have a bit of conversation. But right now, I'm going to bring Juliet to speak to us so that to be able to tell the audience why they've decided to set up this particular topic. We've got someone watching all the way from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us. And now, good evening, Juliet, and why that topic have been selected for tonight? And also, if you would like to tell the audience that are watching you for the first time, what you do and why we're here this evening.
Thank you very much, OLAYOMI and also Niger diaspora. First of all, a big thanks to Global Net 21, and just standing over there is a fantastic, if you just look at there, it's fantastic, Francis, the Global 21 founder, Francis Sealy. But most important is this subject is normally in our hearts, and sometimes it's a very difficult subject within a group to sort of like run. So today we thought, with the rising number of globalization and angerness in within the society, we thought, how do we bring a topic which most people don't want to converse in a public place, and bring the and sort of talk and bring it together. So we like to dialogue, we like to speak about issues within our heart. Myself and Francis like to encourage those kind of discussion, because we feel that when angerness is built upon your heart, sometimes it flares up, and really and truly we're all humans and we want to see the best of everyone, and we believe that when people are talking and understanding each other, we believe that we embrace a lot of good differences. So today's topic is more about embracing and aiming to see how we are able to bring different communities together, speak honestly together. Freedom of speech is here, so thank you for that.
Also, we would like to, for the audience that might want to participate, yes, we're streaming live for those that are living outside the country, and I can tell you that we've already have a few people watching all the way from Nigeria and other part of the country, around the world. But for those that are living in the United Kingdom, might want to participate in one of these I believe it's a monthly held event.
Yes.
Can you tell the audience a little bit more information, if they would like to participate?
Once a month we pick up a topic, and most of the time the topic is necessitated by Global Net 21, and I facilitate this group so on behalf of Global Net 21. So once a month the key topics is generated by what people really are doing and what people are asking of. So sometimes you'll see, like now next month we're talking about SDG goals again. That is a favorite topic that is coming back. So we'll be in Houses of Parliament, so look out for that. I will give you the date. Francis, what date? Yes, I will give you the dates for the next month's SDG goals. And the month after we've got something else. I normally encourage people to inbox me to know about the next topic, and that is once a month. So we've got 12, particularly this group, and most of the time, as you can see, it's a free group. Just pop in, participate, bring your love in, come in, and we engage and we connect and we love everybody. We have we don't discriminate regardless of what faith group you come in, what gender you are, class or anything. Today's example is fantastic, and it is a hard topic. People have strong views. People have topics that people have different perspective. We're not enhancing anything. What we're saying is it is good to talk.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Well, you've had it all the way there. That was Juliet Macapila, the founder of the UK Africa Diaspora Forum, taking us through, more about the Global Net 21. This comes up every end of the month, and I'm sure, if some of you must have watched, the few clips that we've done in the past as well. Again, as usual, we're just on about 10 minutes break, and we'll be back again for the part 3 of the event. But before we go, we'll speak to Francis as well, the founder of Global Net 21, to tell the audience a little bit about tonight and then the ones that they've done in the past. Thank you very much, Francis. You're welcome. Do you tell the audience that are watching, a little bit more about Global Net 21.
Yeah, Global Net 21 was set up about 10 years ago to get people to talk about the big issues of the 21st century, and we've grown very, very fast, and we get a lot of people together now, have sometimes large meetings like the House of Commons. We have larger meetings we do in partnership with other organisations, and when we do those, people have said, look, you don't get a chance to discuss in detail. You only get one shot at a question or a comment because the audience is so huge. So people have said, look, we want smaller meetings as well. We want more deliberative discussions where people can talk more and they can interact with each other. So Juliet has kindly agreed to actually facilitate these monthly discussion groups. And I think we'll do other ones like this as well later on. But it does give a chance for people to talk in depth rather than to just take part in the event, really. And I think that's why we do it. We also do webinars as well. And some webinars are presentation ones, but some of them are discussion ones as well. So we try to cater for those people who want to hear a case, a presentation, and we cater for those people who want discussion as well.
So when should we be expecting the next event of this sort?
Well, the next event, discussion event, is in just under a month's time, and instead of being here, it's going to be in a small committee room in the House of Commons, where we're discussing something we've discussed before in bigger meetings, and that's the Sustainable Development Goals, and to what extent we can further our programme of action on that, and develop
Right, you guys,
and work with
everybody else.